County Local Immigration Partnership is funded in part by Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. And the work is overseen by a partnership council who are made up of leaders across different sectors of the community who come together to look at systemic changes that can be made in the community to improve outcomes for immigrant residents. So the Local Immigration Partnership works with community stakeholders to inform them about the changing community demography, so the increasing immigrant population in Simcoe County, but also the increasing international student population in Simcoe County, and to support varying kinds of changes. So for example, in 2016, the Syrian refugee crisis. And we share information with the community, best practices, and we work with community partners to develop strategies and implement them that will support effective change. In 2013, we launched an immigration website, which has over 300 pages of community information that immigrants can access for all different purposes of their lives, from education to working to accessing healthcare. All of that can be found at immigration.simcoe.ca. So I'm here today to talk a little bit about the It Starts campaign. The campaign started initially in 2017 and was designed by community stakeholders to address one of the recommendations in the community settlement strategy, to develop a public education campaign to reduce racism and discrimination and encourage cultural competency. The first campaign ran in 2017, and this year we are in our sixth campaign and the second one that has taken place completely during the pandemic. The campaign is designed to start people having conversations about racism and discrimination and how we can develop a community that is founded on diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the campaign is very simple. It's a low-cost, high-impact initiative. If somebody is interested in getting involved with the campaign, they can do so by reaching out and finding resources on the county website at simcoe.ca/itstarts, and they can download participation cards and information there. And we just encourage you to talk to your family and friends, talk to your coworkers at work. It's important because we've seen a rise in hate crime across Canada and locally within the Census Metropolitan area of Barrie. We've seen those patterns, and we want to support growth in education that does not end up in those kind of situations. One of the things that we launched with last year's campaign is the Simcoe County Diversity Hub. And the Simcoe County Diversity Hub is a subscription-based online community of practice where people who are interested in learning more about diversity, inclusion, and equitable practices can log on and find pages of information that address things like the Ontario Human Rights Code and specific areas of racism and discrimination, so anti-Black racism and Black history, information about our Indigenous nations and the systemic racism that they have faced historically in Canada. There is a calendar where people can find out about upcoming learning activities. There's a discussion board if people want to get involved with having conversations with like-minded community partners.